What up, hey world? It's your boy Ego. We back at it. Here to talk more goddamn boxing. Now I know you guys like boxing. My job is to make sure we talk some boxing. On this side, the real side. Gang, gang, we all up in here. Talk about Danny, champ of the world. You don't talk to me about no gosh darn Lucas Mati. You talk to me about Danny. Talk to me about Danny. You want to talk about Danny? Oh, you American when you get that welfare check, huh? Shout out to all my Ricans. Puerto Rico. We up in here. Mira, Boricua, we in here. Let's get it, man. Oh, you American when you get that welfare check. Bro, you should look into acting. Actually, that's why I like this. I got headshots and everything. I studied acting. That was my deal. That was my thing. And music. And I got bars. So, man, you know, we on our Jamie Foxx. We just versatile. But don't talk about acting. Talk about Danny. Talk about Danny. Champ of the world. You talk about Danny. Don't talk about no goddamn. Hey, Angel Garcia, shout out to you. But also shout out to Dutch Bros, man. Talk about coffee. Don't you talk about coffee. Man, we talking about coffee. We talking about boxing. Yiddy. Ego Army in the building. Talk about that like button. Talk about smashing that. Yo, when y'all come into my streams, yeah, I gotta teach. You gotta treat the like button like a hot chick. You gotta smash that. You gotta smash that like button. Don't just press it. You gotta smash that. Oh, y'all. Nah, it's not registering. You didn't feel the dents in the bed? You gotta smash that. Smash. Hey. Smash that like button. All you motherfuckers frontin', hit the like button. What up, man? Man, it is raining out here in California. I just got a coffee. I don't feel like going out and about. So we here now. Talk about Danny, champ of the world. So, yeah, I don't feel like leaving right now. I mean, I left to get this Dutch Brothers. I just cracked my screen smashing the like button. See, this is why Ego Army, we familiar. Y'all are funny as hell. And I know we're gonna get some hot seats because we're talking about the forbidden Mayweather, Floyd Mayweather and all this. And we're talking about Joshua Wilder. We're probably gonna talk about Terrence Crawford and Horn. Hey, what's up with Jeff Horn's people? They feeling big and Brody right now. Like, they talking about, yeah, Crawford's soft and all that. He got an injury, huh? And then I heard something else about Team Horn talking about if Crawford is so good, why don't he fight with one arm? Like, what type of shit is this? Like, what is that? I mean, come on. Like, calling him a sissy because he has an injury, whatever. I mean, that's whatever. I'm not, but if the motherfucker so good and all that, tell him to fight me with one arm. Like, that sounds like some straight up bogus bullshit. Like, there must be fear. If you try to tell your opponent, like, it'd be one thing like Pacquiao said he could beat Mayweather with one arm. Freddie Roach actually said that, right? It'd be one thing if you be like, man, I'll beat his ass with one hand. I think Wilder said that about somebody. He said he'll beat Wilder, or he said he'll beat Dillian White with one arm tied behind his back. But when you requesting that your opponent use one arm, hey, bro, you might fear their skill. You're talking about use one arm. The fuck? You sound just like Martin. That's what I'm paying homage to. You don't give a fuck if he that skilled. I don't give a fuck. Tell him to fight with one arm and all that. Like, that sounds stupid. Tell him to fight with one arm. Like, people be requesting stupid shit. Like, hey, that dude right there, he be pulling all the hottest chick. Yeah, if he pull all the chicks, let's see how many chicks he could pull if he cut his dick off. Like, what? So you just said he be pulling all the chicks and you gonna handicap him like that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Let's see how many chicks he get if he carve his fucking face off and chop his dick off. Like, that sounds stupid. If he's that skilled, let's see him beat me with one arm. Hey, I don't know, maybe it's a cultural thing. Australia looks like a beautiful place, but I heard sometimes, I don't know about now, but back in the day I heard they used to like leave their doors unlocked and stuff like that. It's that type of community. So maybe it's just a different culture, and the type of jokes or what's funny over there might not translate, but over here that sounds corny to tell somebody to fight you with one arm. People don't do that. People like Oscar Valdez. He fought with a broken jaw because he had to. That's what happened. You know, and he got hurt, so he just fought like that. Or yeah, he broke his jaw and see, everybody's breaking shit in that fight. So I was trying to make sure I had it right. You know what I mean? Scott Quigg fought with a broken nose because he got hurt and he had to. But that's like Valdez be like, yeah, motherfucker, if you Scott Quigg and all that, fight me with a broken nose. Like, he's not gonna fight you with a broken nose unless he has to. If a fighter injures his arm, breaks his arm, or ties his arm behind his back or whatever, you know, where he can't use his arm in the fight, then that's what it is. Yo, we got triple digits in viewers. Let's get to triple digits in likes. We ain't even done a roll call. We just floating with it. We just we just floating with it. Okay. Let's do a roll call real quick. Let me know. Ego Horn been eating too much of that tainted kangaroo meat. I'm done. I'm done with these comments. That's funny though. I like that. But anyway, where are you guys from? North Hollywood, New York City, Huddersville, UK, Danbury, Connecticut, 203 901 Memphis, Redlands, California. This is the Boxing Ego roll call. Where y'all at? Where y'all from? Sonora, San Bernardino, California, Houston, 5th Ward. That's that Jay Prince shit. Get it. Jers, Ego, what up? What up? Dallas, Texas. Palmdale, California, West Palm Beach, Florida, Charlotte, North Carolina. What's up from Jacksonville? Lindan, Filipinas. I don't know if you're trying to get me to say something crazy, because that's not how you spell Philippines. But anyway, Memphis, Birmingham, Brooklyn, East Palo Alto, excuse me, Bakersfield, Brooklyn. Got the glizzy blood, something gonna sizzy bun. Got the stizzy boy with the sizzy. Mix it with the twizzy boy. Salt Lake, Trinidad. Let's get it, man. Let's get it, man. I got my coffee. That's how they say it in New York. I'll be like, yeah, can I get a coffee? So you want a large coffee? That's what you telling me? My name is Paulie. I like coffee. Listen, people. Floyd Mayweather may just be serious about this MMA shit. At first, I tell you, I'll be the first. I'm like, Floyd, he's a smart businessman. He can make money doing other things outside of fighting. And I didn't really think he would do it. But as we get closer, maybe he's serious. I don't know. See, you know, I cite my sources. He has this interview. Shout out to TMZ Sports. 87,000. Floyd Mayweather grades his MMA skills. I'm serious about this. You know what I mean? Almost 2,000 likes. And in this interview, Floyd Mayweather is assessing the different departments that mostly make up MMA fighting. He says my wrestling ain't that bad. He said my wrestling is a cool, on a scale of 0 to 10. He said his wrestling is a 7. He says on a scale of 0 to 10, you know my striking, my punch game on a scale of 0 to 10, that's 100. So he's, I mean, obviously he knows how to use his fist. And he says his kicking is only a 4. So he said we got some things that we can tweak. But he says he's been in touch with Tyron Woodley, welterweight champion of the world. Tyron Woodley, who also was on TMZ because he's on that Hollywood Beatdown or Breakdown or whatever show. And he said he's gonna start training Mayweather. He said he don't even need that much time, right? And Mayweather confirmed it. So I don't know. I guess maybe Floyd is serious. He's talking about, yeah, I don't know who I'm gonna fight next. You gotta give respect to all fighters, MMA fighters. These guys train hard. So we gotta make adjustments. It's not about cutting corners. We gotta do things the right way. I gotta get with my team. I gotta get with my dad, Tyron Woodley, so. Ego, Prophet Muscle ran up on KSI and he got handled. Who handled him? That KSI dude? Damn, he knocking out YouTubers and Prophet Muscle? What happened? Send me the link on Twitter. I'll check it out. Prophet Muscle was in one of my live streams, but he didn't run up on me. He was just saying what's up. Yeah, hey, see, I'm trying to tell y'all, fans be like wild and saying crazy, Deontay Wilder's a bitch, big old bitch. Like, all right, Ego's a bitch. Look at that bitch of an ego. Okay. Like, y'all crazy. Like, nobody's running around like being tough guys. And KSI floored him. Oh, hey, KSI might be nice with it. I heard Mayweather Senior or something's training him. He knocked out the white dude. I don't even know what that dude. Joe Weller, what's his name? Josh. But shit, KSI ain't playing. It don't sound like. He caught 2 bodies this year. If what you telling me is true. Yeah, okay. I haven't seen the video, but from what you tell me, it sounds like KSI got hands. Like, I ain't seen it, but if it is true, that means the man caught 2 bodies this year. Maybe he's not to be fucked with. Like, bro, you gotta, like, if I seen 15 people before me on that little island, let's say we on that little island with Bruce Lee on Enter the Dragon, and I seen 15 people. See, listen, you can call me a coward or whatever, chicken, whatever, runner, all that. But listen, if I'm on that little ass island with Bruce Lee, and we in the jail scene or whatever, pause, and I seen 15 people before me run up on Bruce Lee and get handled, even before he had the nunchucks, then I'm probably not gonna be the 16th, just to let you know. Because I am smart enough to know that 2 + 2 = 4. And if he just fuck 15 people up, what's he gonna do to me? Like, you know what I'm saying? And some of them attack 2 at a time. Don't fuck with that, man. That's what I would gain from that situation. If 15 people ran up on Bruce Lee and he handled them all, leave that man alone. I think that's fair. You ain't fucking with Bruce. The man got the nunchuck. Leave him alone. He is not out here playing. You see, you put water into a cup, it becomes the cup. Like, see, that's the motherfuckers you gotta watch for. Them quiet ones that be like philosophical with it. Not just like what Keith Thurman's doing. Like Bruce Lee, he'd be like, you see the stars in the moon? You can't see them in the daytime, but at night, it illuminates. Like, Bruce Lee was on his shit. Like, he had me convinced of some shit. Like, oh shit, those are the stars. You're right. Like, you see, in the daytime, you don't see the stars, but at night, it illuminates the sky. Like, this motherfucker knows some shit. Don't fuck with him. Jeet Kune Do. Shout out to Bruce Lee. You put water into a cup, it becomes the cup. You put water into a bottle, it becomes the bottle. Be like, you see, water can burst and water can crash. Be water, my friend. Hey, Bruce Lee was on his shit. Fuck what y'all talking about. He had me thinking deep. Boards don't hit back. I love Bruce Lee movies. What's the one with Chuck Norris, Return of the Dragon, when in the Roman Coliseum? Hey, the black dude's dub over his voice was so out of pocket. He had like the 70s, like, you jive turkey sucker food. Like he had that classic, like kind of stereotypical 70s black dude voice. He was like, give me a plate of Chinese spare ribs. And then the Chinese dude was like, Chinese spare ribs? What do you mean? And he was like, you don't know about Chinese spare ribs? Let me show you, man. And then he put like socked it. That shit is so funny. That motherfucker got that. You don't know about no Chinese spare ribs? Let me show you, man. You jiving me. Like, hey, he showed him about the Chinese spare ribs. The motherfucker socked him in the ribs. You don't know about no Chinese spare ribs? Let me show you, man. Oh, shit. Oh, my God. Shout out to the Chinese. Hey, I might get some Chinese food. Y'all don't know about them Chinese spare ribs. I love action movies, man. Like old school. I don't even know about this new bullshit. But like the old school, like Van Damme, that's my shit. There's a scene in Nowhere to Run where Van Damme, he's going to jail for whatever the fuck he's going to jail for. And then some people like try to break prisoners out, so the bus flips over. And Van Damme was like, everyone's hurt on the bus because the bus flipped. It's the prison bus going to jail. The bad guys flip it over to try to free the prisoners. Hey, we're one like away from 100. Y'all want this work? Y'all want these impersonations? Smash that like button. I'm not doing this for free. I spent my whole early career on YouTube doing a lot of shit for y'all for free, but now is not one of those times. We stuck with it, we grew, and now y'all gotta give back like I give back. Smash the like button. Costs you nothing. And if you don't like it, like Jay-Z said, it costs you nothing, pay me no mind. Anyway, God bless Ego. Thank you. God bless you. So the bus flips, the bus on the way to prison. Van Damme's in the bus. All the prisoners are hurt because the bus tips over. And Van Damme's like, he's like trying to get the police officer who's checking up on everybody to free him. And he was like, my leg is broken. And then the guy gets closer. And Van Damme says, my arm is broken. And then the cop was like, wait a minute, what's broken, your arm or your leg? And Van Damme was like, your fist. And then he punches the dude. It's classic, cheesy, cinematic adventures. And my leg is broken. My arm is broken. He's like, what's broken, your arm or your leg? Your fist. I'm gonna give y'all one more one-liner, because I'll be on my one-liners heavy, like Sylvester Stallone, Arnold, all the classics. Watch one of the funniest parts in the movie Cobra with Sylvester Stallone. The guy, the white dude with the crazy cheeks, the bad guy, his cheekbones all sunk in, his jaw looks huge and shit. The guy that's been the serial killer or whatever. They have this little end scene or whatever with Sylvester Stallone, and he's giving his monologue. The bad guy's like, you can't kill me, pig. You're a pig. You gotta bring me to justice, pig. Like, right? And the killer's talking shit to Stallone. And the funniest part, they didn't even mean for it to be funny, but Stallone was like, I tracked you for 6 months. You killed everybody. You know what I mean? Just saying whatever he's saying. And then he was like, you gotta take me in, pig. You can't kill me, pig. And then Stallone's like, here's where the law stops and I start. And then he pauses. He said, here's where the law stops and I start. Right? So Stallone's like, here's where the law stops and I start. And then there's this long pause. And out of nowhere, Stallone says, sucker. Funniest thing ever. Like, where did that sucker come from? That is where the law stops and I start. Sucker. Like, oh shit, was that a sucker? You see, nobody is prepared to be called a sucker. You know what I'm saying? Like, it just threw me way off in the movie. Just go YouTube it. It was out of nowhere because it was a long pause. I'm like, oh, he's gonna say asshole, shithead, or motherfucker, you know what I'm saying? Something. But he said, sucker. Like this is 80s for real. That man called him a sucker. Like you would. When the last time someone just called you a sucker? Like we say that in the Bay, like I don't know. We say that in the Bay, like, oh, that dude's a sucker. He's a J-cat. He's a sucker. You know what I'm saying? But you don't really see people say sucker that much, especially police officers. Sucker. I don't know many cops that say it. Here's where the law starts, and I start. Sucker. What's on Twitter? You drive turkey sucker food. Oh, we got a super chat. I did not miss it. I seen it. Oh, I missed it, but I seen it. So, shout out to Charles Tiller. He got it kicking. He got it rocking with the $5 super chat. He says, I'm late to the party. What up, Ego? What's good? I think if Floyd does fight in the UFC, they dropped the ball by not having him fight CM Punk in his first fight. I agree. That would have been, because the fact that CM Punk lost, I said CMP, I'm making up nicknames and shit. I didn't miss the $5 super chat. That's what I'm going over right now. But anyway, the fact that he already lost in the fashion he lost, then now you can't sell it. But no one knew. See, it's like Conor McGregor when he went to fight Floyd in boxing. You know what I mean? People are going to be curious to see how he looked. People are curious to see how CM Punk looked. So now if you made Floyd versus CM Punk, we already see him in his debut take a loss. So it loses some luster. You was on fire. What up, though? I don't get it. Shout out to the shooter, King Corleone. He says Tommy the Green Ranger and CM Punk is fighting. I don't know. I heard Tommy being I heard he ran up on Van Damme or something. I think I seen a clip of it. It wasn't, but nothing really happened. But listen, hey, since we're speaking of Power Rangers, all my old school fans that remember Power Rangers, you want to know what one of the funniest things to me was with the Power Rangers? I'm going to tell y'all. If we get the likes up, try to get the likes to 150, I'm going to tell y'all about this Power Ranger shit. That was hilarious to me. I guess I think too much. I'm an overthinker, you know what I'm saying? So I just analyze and think and stuff. But the Power Rangers, that's hilarious. Remember Tommy? See, oh yeah! that's what are them noises though? See, oh yeah! See, oh yeah! That man. Hey, them fucking noises that Tommy used to make. See, oh yeah! Like, oh my god. That motherfucker said, see, oh yeah! Like, and you know what? Tommy was like, he was the hardest one because he had hella different suits. He was like the Green Ranger, the White Ranger. He had all types of different suits. So he was like damn near the rawest one that everybody, all the kids like. And he was like, had the ponytail like Keith Thurman. Hey, they should do a reboot. I'm not even throwing shade. Keith Thurman, lightweight, because he be in his Art of War shit. Keith Thurman could lightweight play Tommy in a reboot. Hey, think about it, Hollywood. Keith Thurman. You better not duck me, Zordon. Like, you better not duck me, Zordon. Hell nah. But anyway, Tommy, see, oh yeah! That shit's funny. But we're almost to 150 likes, so I can tell you one of the funniest things that I never understood, even as a kid, even when I'm young, I didn't understand this about the Power Rangers. You know what's funny about the Power Rangers? One of the funny things about the Power Rangers is like, them motherfuckers was like way older. Like Hollywood does this, like they be casting motherfuckers that is like way older than the character they're portraying. You know what I'm saying? Like Zach, the Black Ranger, be like 59 and shit. Y'all be talking about Luis Ortiz's age. Them fucking Power Rangers was on that. Y'all be like, oh, Wilder fighting a 89-year-old Luis Ortiz. Man, them fucking Power Rangers was in high school, but they was about 76. So that's what we really, I ain't talking the gas station. They was 76 years old. They was 76. So that was kind of crazy. Like Hollywood always does that. Like instead of just getting people like actual teenagers, because I didn't know that. I was thinking that they were like not necessarily teenagers, but like 21. But some of them people were like 40 and shit, like, or closer to 40. And I'm like, damn, they playing teenagers? I say, oh yeah, like, hey, the original Yellow Ranger, the Asian chick, I guess she died where I'm from in well, no, I'm not from San Francisco, but out here in the Bay Area. She got in a car accident and died. I think she got ejected from the car. I just found out about that like 6 months ago. But the Asian Ranger, the yellow Asian Ranger, or the Yellow Ranger that was Asian, I guess you could say, she died. Rest in peace. I never even heard about, or I don't remember hearing about it, but then I seen, I don't know, Where Are They Now or something. I was like, fuck, that's cold-blooded. Hey, the Power Rangers, listen, I'm gonna tell you, we got to 150 likes. I'm gonna tell you 2 things that I thought was funny about Power Rangers. I know the haters are gonna be complaining. I came to Boxing Ego to talk about boxing. He's talking about the fucking Power Rangers, bro. He's talking about the Power Rangers, dude. This fucking channel sucks. He's talking about the Power Rangers. What kind of guy talks about, like, you don't like it, you don't have to be here, Andy. Hey, Andy, you don't like the stream? Thought we were friends till the end. You don't have to be here, Andy. You know what I'm saying? Get the fuck on. I run this shit. But anyway, funny thing about the Power Rangers. One, they're wearing like Speedos and spandex and all types of shit. But even in human, I'm not talking about the Zords or whatever the fuck, the robot Transformer, Voltron looking shit. But they're in like regular like spandex, Speedos or whatever. What is leotard, whatever this shit's called, jumpsuits. What is it called? The shit that they're wearing, the clothing. I almost said pantyhose. I don't know what this shit is called. Someone said onesies. Nah, what is the thing called? The Chucky voice was funny as fuck. I mean, that's how the haters do. God damn it, I came to Boxing Ego. He put boxing in front of his name. Call him Power Ranger Ego. Like, if you don't want to be, hey, Andy, you don't want to be here, you don't. Your own personal mojo, John. Hey, see, y'all got me on my bag right now. That motherfucking Chucky, when he went to the voodoo dude that put him, I need to get out of this body, John. Like that motherfucker was mad that he was in that fucking doll ass body. That man, he's walking up and shit. Hey, John, I need to get out of this goddamn body, John. Like, hey, this motherfucking Chucky was so hot that he was in that doll body. And he's like, what are you doing? You perverted everything I taught you, the voodoo. He's like, you know, John, you shouldn't leave your things around, John. Like, hey, give that back. He had that voodoo doll. Your own personal mojo, Doc. Hey, give that back. Sure. How you want it? Broken leg? Oh, that motherfucker. Hey, I lightweight wanted Chucky to finish doing the spell on the little boy and shit. He had like thunder and lightning. Ake Dewey Dembala Yakuze Esta Quadimor. Give me the power, I beg of you. I wanted to see what happened and shit. If that ended. That motherfucker, I want to see that Ake Dewey Dembala shit finished. Cause it's like a rapper spitting a verse. Like I want to keep going. I'm trying to see what happens. Boy be on the ground, hella laid up, hella stiff, and Chucky be Ake Dewey Dembala Yakuze Esta Quadimorg. Give me the power. And no, I'm not high or on drugs. Like this is what I have fun. Cause I know a lot of people, oh, the Ego's on goddamn mushrooms, like one of the Mario Brothers, man. I don't have to act up, but this is what I do. I was a class clown. Why stop now? It's entertainment. Fuck y'all. Everyone wants to relate some shit. Oh, Ego's being crazy, man. He's on that Sherm. It's like a Sherm high, and niggas think they learned to fly. Like, no, I'm not on anything. This shit is funny to me. Ake Dewey Dembala Yaku. Okay, let's get Chucky out of the way. Power Rangers. The thing that was funny to me, smash the like button. We should be higher, people. I'm doing all these impersonations and shit. Listen, the Power Rangers thing that made no sense is they're in the tights, whatever, the tight jumpsuits. When they would get hit by somebody, why would sparks come out? Like, what's up with the spark? Like, you in a leotard. Like, why are there spikes coming? Like, it's really like thin ass material. Like, where are the sparks coming from? Do you guys get to understand what I'm saying? Like I understand if it was like you swing a sword at a transformer or some shit and then sparks fly out because that's metal. But why the fuck would there be sparks when you hitting somebody in the tight? Like, you would just really get sliced open, to be honest. The motherfucker that spark, like when they're falling and shit, there's sparks coming out. Like, I never understood the sparks. Explain the sparks. They got them Jordan sparks coming out. Like, why? If I go to stab somebody and they're wearing tights and sparks come out, then I'm probably gonna leave them alone, because the spark shit doesn't really add up to me. I'd be like, whoa, why did sparks come out? You know what I mean? Sparks are kind of scary if you think about them. Like, you ever fuck around and went to Wendy's or something and they use that foil for your burger and you put it in the microwave and your microwave starts think Magneto's in the microwave and shit. Like, what the fuck? And you start seeing them sparks and T1000 liquid metal and all that shit. Or you leave a fork in the microwave and hit that start button. Fuck your whole little house up. She died in 2001. Wow. Nobody ever put like metal in the microwave on accident. Man, Wendy's be fucking with it, because I did it. I know not to put like a fork or metal knife in the microwave, but Wendy's uses they use it like aluminum foil to wrap there. And I was like, man, this burger's not that hot. Fuck around and put that spicy chicken sandwich in there, and it was like Armageddon and shit in the microwave. I thought Magneto was like Storm from X-Men and shit. But yeah, fuck you, Wendy's. See? Y'all motherfuckers ain't even calling me a liar. Like, what is it? What's up with the sparks? Shout out to Victor's slow ass. What the fuck is this guy talking about? Leave the stream. If you can't keep up, you're the only one that can't. But look at them sparks, them Jordan sparks. What's up with the spark? Look, why? Little 4th of July ass outfits. Like, what's happening though? Like Dipset, what's like Cameron would say, what's poppin', B? Hey, bro, like what just happened? Like, you're wearing tights and y'all 4th of July and it up and shit. Like, what is this? Look, smoke bombs and fucking SWAT team came in and threw a flash bomb in there. Like, what happened right now? They all look at the Red Ranger, look like he dancing and shit. Someone said he had that clenbuterol. You see, y'all ain't got no sense. What's up with the sparks? That's all I need to know. Like, I don't understand why they all just lit up like the 4th of July. The other thing that's funny to me about the Power Rangers is, notice Power Rangers lightweight, what racist and shit. Like, look at the Black Ranger. He had the black outfit. Like, okay. The Yellow Ranger was the Asian one. The Pink Ranger was white. The Red Ranger was white. Hey, Power Rangers, that's lightweight racist. Why the Black Ranger got the black suit? Why he got to have the black suit? He could have. Why couldn't the Black Ranger had a yellow suit and shit? Huh? Pink Ranger, she gotta be white. Okay. Mm-hmm. And the Black Ranger had like damn near like hella. He was on that. I think Abel Sanchez wrote with his stereotyping ass. I think Abel Sanchez wrote the Power Rangers screenplay, because everything the Black Ranger did was stereotypical. Like I think he was a rapper. He had a gold chain when he wasn't in his Zord. And he would be dancing for no reason. He'd be like, yeah, we beat the bad guys. Like, why did you do that? Just because you black and you got some rhythm and shit doesn't mean you have to. It's morphin' time. Like, why did you, like, everybody else, all the other characters just fucking morphed. And then he start breakdancing. It's morphin' time. Like, why did he do that? It's morphin' time. Like, everybody else just morphed and you doing hella, he freestyle battling and shit. I be with the bitch in the Zor. I be with the bitch in the Zor. Whoop. Be with the bitch in the Zor. Be with the bitch in my Zor. Be with the bitch in my Zor. Ha. Be with the bitch in my Zor. Like, well, why is he doing all this stereotypical shit? Motherfucker. I be with the bitch in my Zor. Like, you could have just morphed like everybody else did. It's morphin' time. Like, what is this? You got served, motherfucker? Good old Hollywood. I swear, go watch the old, I don't know about the other episode, because they start doing like Power Rangers go to school and all this extra shit after. I'm talking about the original with the dude that y'all talking about be the MMA fighter. The original Tommy and all that. Go look at that one. He's like dancing for no reason. Like throughout every episode. Like, why is he doing this? I be with your bitch. I be with your bitch in my Zord. Woo! Be with your bitch in my Zord. Like, you be with, I be with your bitch in your Zord. What's going on? All right. I'm just trying to give y'all the signs. That motherfucker was dancing for no reason. The black. That's how y'all treat boxing. Oh, the blacks are boring. Why? Why do black fighters have to fight? Why are they fighting so boring? They should stick to dancing. They dance around the ring. Do like Zach. Yeah. Hey, listen. This was the funny thing about the real racists. The funny thing about the racists is this. They always use like a stereotypical character or a fucking coon as their example. You might like, no, you fucking black boxers, all you do is move and run, jab, jab, run. Stick to dancing. Why don't you be good like Zach? Zach from like, really? So out of all the brothers in the world, you just think of Zach from Power Rangers. That's what everyone should be like. Like, you know what I'm saying? They'll get a known coon. You're fucking stupid. All you, the black channels are dumb. Like, and then be more like Don King. Oh, okay, yeah, that's the thing to do. Be like a known coon. Gotcha. They always want to like tell you to be like somebody who's a known coon sellout type person. Or somebody who's just, look. 200 likes, I'm gonna show you the Black Ranger dancing. 200 likes, I promise you. I'm gonna show, get them likes up. Look, I found right now. Look, Power Rangers hip hop keto. Why is he dancing in his moves? Look, gotta get the groove on. Gotta get your groove on. Like, why is he dancing as part of his, hey bro. Look, Black Ranger epic dance. I told you the motherfucker be dancing for no reason. Look, he ready to just bust a move. If you want it, you got it. Just bust the move. Yeah. Look, they got videos titled, let's get it, man. That motherfucker was dancing for, which one y'all wanna watch? I'm not playing both. One's 36 and one. I'm not probably gonna play it. Oh, hell no. Look. Hold on. Look. Why you gotta do that to get in the Zord? You feel me? Like, watch. Like, hey, fuck y'all. I ain't gonna show y'all. Because it's gonna be a hater. Get back to boxing. Why are you still talking about the Black Ranger? Fuck it. I'm not gonna show y'all now. See, all the white Rangers, the Asian Rangers, they just got into the Zords. You feel me? It's morphin' time. You know what I mean? White people be on time and shit too. So Billy or whatever, it's morphin' time. He right. He already up in the Zord. Black people be late and shit. Like you didn't have to do none of that to get into the Zord, my man. Zach, what you tripping, dog? Billy already in there. He got trail mix. He waiting to fight. Black people be fashionably late and shit. It's morphin' time. Like you could have been morphed. Everybody else done morphed. You on CP time. Fuck you mean. Like these are just jokes, people. They're fucking Ego's racist. He's bringing up race topics about the Power Rangers. But guess what? I'm my own boss. Ain't shit changed. Unless it's daylight savings time. You heard? This shit is funny to me. Oh my gosh. Look. This is out of pocket though. Look. He could have look. You didn't have to do none of this to get into the Zord. He be doing the splits. Here, we're gonna watch. I'm gonna show y'all. Hold on. See, none of this is necessary. Okay, that kick was kind of, oh, okay. What? Unnecessary. No necesito. See? No necesito. Like Lawrence Taylor. Hey, why? He did. Yo, I'm out of this. Leave me the fuck alone. I told you, I be knowing what I'm talking about. Y'all don't want to admit it, but that motherfucker did, it's morphin' time. It did a full body roll. You know, Shabba Ranks, why did you do a full body roll? Like none of, the white people just looking at him. All right, I'm gonna look, bam, he like, what is De Niro doing? Look, they just watching it. And he did a full body roll. Look. Zach Morris just watching. He just watching. All right, I'm gonna show y'all. He did a full body roll for no reason. Oh, hey, that shit kind of. And he got the hammer pants on. Hey, he a problem, man. Oh my God. That man said, morphin' time. Like, hell nah. Hey, this cold brew is good, though. I need this. Anyway, that's what it is. Like I said, the haters gonna complain, oh, Ego was talking about Power Rangers for 30 minutes. Don't watch me for 30 minutes. It's that simple. Change the station. If a person dodge a punch with a body roll, I'm going to have a heart attack, LOL. Hey, it might happen next. Damn. See, look. Zach, he offended this black dude. Look, look, he did the body roll. And look, the black kid was the only one. You didn't see none of the other white kids. They were just looking at him. He angry, though. He angry. He got his arm. Why are you making us look like this? You don't have to do this, Zach. Zach, why are you doing them body rolls for the man? Like, hey, he looked angry as fuck. That's the little boy from Fresh. Or the little boy from Boys in the Hood. Hey, let me see the ball. I'll give it back. Hell nah. Look, he angry. He like, why? Zach. Hey, Zach, why are you doing this, man? Who you trying to impress, Zach? Come on. None of them other kids look, the ones I showed you. Man, so say, you sorry, Zach. With that weak-ass, flat-top-looking motherfucker. Looking like the black Captain Planet looking ass. Like, hell no. He trying to be relatable to the black kids. He's like, man, hey, we ain't fucking with you. The hood don't fuck with you no more. The hood ain't fucking with you. Anyway, he out here shucking the job. Y'all are hilarious right now. He got that Captain Planet looking ass. He got the Captain Planet taper looking ass. Captain Planet, a good movie. I don't think they made that into a movie, but the cartoon went hard. Hey, see, y'all got me in my bag today, man. We might not even talk about boxing. We might just talk about oldies but goodies. But Captain Planet, the Captain Planet, he's our hero. Gonna take pollution down to... Motherfuckers don't even care about pollution anymore. They be throwing rappers out the freeway and shit. But anyway, the funniest thing on Captain Planet is the theme song. And it's like, they're like, earth, wind, water, fire, heart. I got heart. Hey, anybody want some heart? Like, what the fuck is heart? Listen, word is born, son. If all my friends, all my partners got earth, wind, water, fire, and all this extra shit, and I got heart, I'm hot. I'm gonna be hot as fuck, man. Don't give me no heart. I don't give a fuck about heart. Give Victor Ortiz or somebody that need heart. I don't need no heart. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, you just gonna give him fire, huh? That's what he gets fire, I get heart. That's what you telling me, huh? Yeah, okay. I'll be hot, man. Yeah, they get wind, water, fire. They get all the cool shit. I get heart. That's what you telling me, huh? Man, don't give me no fucking heart. That's the weakest power. Look, what is this? Like, okay, I understand. I haven't watched Captain Planet in a while. But I understand, like, let's say something was happening and they needed to escape water. They can make the building flood and escape. Okay, cool. Create a diversion with fire or burn something down. What the fuck was Hart really doing? Remember that time you didn't give your grandma a kiss? You didn't give your girlfriend a birthday present? Feel compassion. Like, what did Hart really do? Like, you just make someone feel sorry and shit? Like, I don't even really remember. Somebody remember? What the fuck is Hart? Pay it forward. Come on. You're a planeteer. Pay it forward. They in Starbucks. Oh shit, he hit me with the heart. I'll pay for the car behind me. I'll pay for their coffee. Like, what the fuck is Hart doing? Ego, you on your way, boy. Damn, y'all angry as fuck. Heart is for homos. Like, y'all leaving these angry ass comments. That is funny. No, I'm just saying, like, everybody, I'm be mad. Everybody got cool powers and I got heart. Are you serious? That's like, you remember them, you have like a work party or Christmas party or something, and you do a secret Santa gift exchange, and there's other people got cool gifts and iPods and stuff, and you get a fucking sticker or something stupid. Like, why you give me a sticker? You should have just got me nothing, because I don't want no goddamn heart and shit. With your powers combined, I am Captain Planet. The other thing with Captain Planet is he's like preventing pollution, but he looked radioactive and shit. Like his skin was blue, his eyes were probably like blue or green, his hair was green. Like, you look pretty fucked up, my dude. My guy, you supposed to be, you got hit with pollution or something. You look toxic. Why is your skin blue? Like he drowned or something. His whole skin is blue and his hair looked like Lucas Matisse when Lucas Matisse had the rat tail and shit. And he talking about green hair, talking about save the planet. You need to be saved. You look hypothermic. Like, did you drown? You got blue skin, green hair. Like, somebody polluted your ass. Remember they had his evil alter ego, Captain Pollution. I don't remember that. This is funny. Y'all taking me. Someone said, okay, this is getting too far. Someone said Captain Planet has hepatitis C, bruh. I don't know anyone that has hep and their skin turned blue and their hair turned green. Rat tail. Lucas Matisse did have that. Man, see, I gotta always show y'all. I gotta show y'all, cause now y'all challenge me. Lucas Matisse looked like Captain Planet. Not his new shit. I'm talking about is when he first came out, he had that Argentina haircut. Look, Captain Planet. Look at Madonna. Look at Madonna. Business. Hell nah. Madonna got that business on top, party in the back. Look, all right, I'm gonna show y'all. Hey, Madonna ain't playing with y'all, man. Look at Madonna's crop right there. Hey, Madonna is a fucking legend. Leave him, man. Look at that hair. Business on top, party in the back. But anyway, tell me he don't look like Captain Planet. That's Matisse with the blue. That's Madonna, yes. And he letting it bang with the hair in the back. That's after they fought. Okay, so Captain Planet. Look at his face. All right, now let me type in Captain Planet. I've always thought Lucas Matisse looked like Captain Planet, though. Look. That don't look like Matisse? I just showed y'all. That's Captain Planet. Save this picture in your face, in your mind. Look, he got this shit in the back like Madonna and Matisse was rocking. He got the flat top. That, oh, man, if Matisse had green hair and he's blue, watch, just save this picture. All right, 1, 2, 3, hold on. Look, and you can't really see his hair in the back, but he had long hair like that too. That's the same person. Hey, Madonna's a superhero. I mean, Matisse, both of them really. Look, he got the party and bullshit haircut too. Two legends out of Argentina. Oh, you thought Matisse was playing? I told you he had the rat tail. I'm bringing mullets back. Yep. The mother. Oh my gosh, he got the Three Stooges. Hey, Madonna, if you ever see this, you are a legend. He got the Three Stooges taper. Oh my gosh. And he looked angry as fuck. Madonna looked Asian to me. I've always thought that. I've always thought he looks Asian. He looks like the dude that attacked Bruce Lee for his brother in The Dragon. My brother can't talk right. He can't walk right. You've dishonored my family. I've been sworn to kill you. Swearing is easy. I've read your books. I know all your tricks. My brother can't talk right. That he looks like the dude from Dragon. Hey. Oh, he got the Captain Heart. Wind, water, heart. But yeah, Matisse wasn't playing with y'all with this long hair. Long hair don't care. That bowl cut is vicious. I might do my shit like this. I want bangs. Like I need them bangs like that. Someone said, dude from Dumb and Dumber. I'm done. Y'all are funny. See, we always bring it back to boxing. Madonna's a boxer. Lucas Matisse is a boxer. Boom. Okay, here we go. Ego. This is from Liquid. Liquid BJ. Your name is Liquid BJ, and you really think it's wise to go at me. And your name is Liquid BJ. Okay. But anyway, Liquid BJ, he says, Ego, real talk. Appreciate your content, but for a dude like you that always says the chat section talks about your looks, you always seem to be making suspect comments on another man. Weird. Now, Liquid BJ, which makes me feel very uncomfortable to even say your name, so we're just gonna call you Liquid. And I don't even want to say that because that still sounds sus. But to answer your question, first of all, I am an entertainer. Like, I am here to host a channel. This is what we do. and I'm commenting. I'm making jokes. Probably made a joke about someone that you're in love with, a man fan too. That's why you're getting angry. That's for starters. But the people I'm referring to are actual like celebrities that everyone knows. Me saying, doing a live stream and people are like, hey, Ego, your lips look bigger, your fucking beard, trim your beard. That's a bit different because I'm not Floyd Mayweather or Maidana. I am a YouTube host who has a YouTube channel, you know what I mean? Insta famous, whatever you want to call me, but it's not at the level of these guys. So for them to be talking about me in the midst of a live stream, I'm here to entertain. So Mr. Liquid BJ, I'm not a hater, dog. Do your thing, killer. Oh, don't worry about that. I will always do my thing. But one, for starters, you should probably change your name because Liquid BJ, no guy wants to call you that. Two, your comparison is foolish because I'm here entertaining. Maidana is one of my favorite fighters. I've said that on record. But his haircut was popping back in the day. That's not my fault. He did this to him. I'm not his barber. So, read my full name. No, you Liquid BJ. Don't play. You played yourself because you opened your mouth and you try to make some stupid comparison. These motherfuckers is talking about, like, I'm not talking about Maidana's lips and shit like that they be saying to me. So, definitely not the same situation. And Maidana is not on like a podcast and I'm focusing. I'm talking about boxing and they'll bring me up. Like water, BJ. See, now see, this is what you did. You shouldn't have did this to Ego Army. Now the fans are going in on you. Look, the fans are roasting you. I don't even have to do it. I don't even know I'm on this track. I'm gonna let Ego's Army ride on Liquid BJ. Look, the fans is killing you. You should have just kept quiet. Why'd you do this, Liquid? Liquid. You know what happens with liquid when you put it in the freezer? It freezes. That's what you're doing. You're freezing up. You're frozen right now. The fans are ripping you, Liquid. Why would you do this, Liquid? What happened? Everybody tell him what happens when you spill some liquid on the ground. You don't want no one to slip. So you wipe it up. And that's what's happening to you, Liquid. You're getting wiped up by me and the Ego Army. You can't, I tell y'all can't beat me at this game. All that heckling and, oh, for somebody who says it's weird that you're talking about guy, I'm not like, I'm entertaining people. People are typing comments to me. That's something different. I'm making people laugh and talking and just giving my opinion on certain things. Completely different, Liquid. So before everybody open their mouth with a motherfucking opinion, just know what happens to liquid. When you put it in the freezer, when you spill something on the ground, we don't want no one to slip. So we're gonna put that wet floor sign right next to your lifeless body, and we're gonna clean you up. It's that simple. Now you know for next time. Y'all not gonna beat me in this heckling, see, I promise you. I worked too hard. I've been doing this too long. You won't beat me at this. I promise you. Now, if you throw a brick and hit me in the head or something like that in the physical, that's something else. But when it comes to this, when it comes to MCing, you won't beat me at that game. You know what I'm saying? It's like going against Eddie Murphy in his prime. It's like going against Dave Chappelle. You just someone in the crowd, everybody paid, including you, to watch this person. And you're like, hey, Dave Chappelle, your jokes suck. Okay. But at the end of the day, Dave Chappelle's winning. You know why? Because you're the one watching him. He's not watching you. He's not worried about what you're doing in your daily life. Remember that. I wasn't trying to diss you. I simply made an observation. No, hey, this is how they cop a plea. But listen, we're all having fun and jovial, and you're the only one. Ooh, what? You tried to make it sound like I was doing what the stands do to me, which is not the truth. And that was a horrible comparison. Anyway, moving on. We've addressed what happens to liquid when you put it in the freezer. And that's all that needs to be said. So, like Dave Chappelle, like Eddie Murphy, keep watching. Like Floyd Mayweather, keep watching. Period. Back to our regularly scheduled programming. Pac-Man pulled out of a pay-per-view fight, so they want that money through Crawford versus Horn fight. I don't get what you're saying. Come in with that feminine shit, Liquid. Don't do that, Liquid. See, the fans are going in on you. HBO is desperate as fuck with that Ward versus Andre Ward. Hold on, what are y'all talking about? Andre Ward versus Canelo. I ain't heard that. What is that about? Listen, Canelo may or may not have as much clenbuterol as humanly possible. If he fights Andre Ward, that is not going to be a good look for him, clenbuterol or not. I never heard of no Andre Ward Canelo, but if he fights, if Canelo fights Andre Ward, then doesn't even make, that's stupid. Because at the end of the day, if he fights, first of all, we don't even know if he's gonna get past Golovkin. That's being perfectly honest. It's a fight. Golovkin, it's not like he's trash or it's not like he has no shot. But to think ahead to some Andre Ward shit, that's just ridiculous. That's ridiculous for Canelo. Man, fuck, I don't see that happening. I don't know what y'all are talking about. Don't see that happening. For the simple fact too is Canelo, we know what he struggles with. His team didn't want to fight guys like they said. Reynoso said, oh, we don't want to fight Willie Monroe in unattractive style. They don't want to rematch Lara because they would have been done it. You know what I mean? Floyd never rematched Canelo. And they never really even talked too much about wanting to rematch Floyd. It sounds like Canelo has said it a few times, but he's never really demanded it. Like guys like Luis Ortiz, he really wants a Wilder rematch because he keeps talking about it. But yeah, so Andre Ward would be all wrong for him. And the other thing is, like, I haven't talked to Dre in a while, but what weight would it happen at? Ward's at 75. If Canelo went up to 75, then all that I was born. We'll see if you're born ready, because 75, that would be asking way too much. Then can Ward even make 168? I don't know what you guys are even talking about. And another thing that doesn't make sense to me with that is it would be stupid for Canelo to fight at 168, 175 when there's fights that are equally as big, but he has maybe more of a chance to win at 160. Why would you fight? If you could fight Billy Joe Saunders, why would you fight Andre Ward? And you would make cool money fighting Billy Joe Saunders, especially if you went to the UK and did it. Canelo already looks like he's from the UK and shit. So I don't know. I don't know what you guys are talking about. Ward Canelo sounds atrocious to me. Listen, HBO is struggling. And yes, I said it with the SKR, struggling. Ego is you or a clone. What does that even mean? Yeah, I got a clone. I got a hologram to host my live stream on my channel. It's not really me. Anyway, HBO just picked up Dillian White versus Lucas Brown. Not a bad fight, but the fact that HBO had money to buy that fight lets me know they struggling. Again, it's not like a terrible fight, but personally, I don't know why. I thought Dillian White, Lucas Brown was on the Joshua Parker card. I have no idea why I thought that, but I didn't know it was his own main event. But if HBO has money to throw out for that, for their main event and televise it, right? To throw out that for the main event and televise it, that lets me know they have money because they don't have they don't have any fights and they're just trying to fill up their calendar to show people, hey, we're still in boxing. Brown versus White is a main, I mean, for UK, it's a main event. So, I mean, what, it's his own fight. I just seen, hold on. New media people, I don't just say it. I don't just talk about it. Here, you don't know what Chinese spare ribs are. Let me show you, man. Look, HBO Boxing, new media. Dillian White collides with Lucas Brown in March 24th, heavyweight showdown from London on Boxing After Dark. That's HBO's verified page, and they have this. They picked up this fight. So, once again, if y'all want me to break this game down for you, let's get closer to 250 likes. I told you, part of HBO's problem And this is, listen, HBO, what they're doing makes no sense right now. They need the HBO. If any of your representatives are watching this, hire me. I will try to get you back in the game, but it will cost you. If you don't want to hire me, don't hire me. But in the words of Martin Lawrence and Bad Boy, but the bad guys probably know where you're at. Good luck. So, listen, somebody needs to whip this back into shape. You need to get able-bodied, boxing-minded people to restore. HBO, they do their video production so far, from my view, is better than Showtime or anybody else. Like if you look at their best face-offs, their best 24/7s, nobody else has a better one. You know what I mean? Showtime's done little things with All Access. Like, I like how they do the epilogue after. But in general, if you look at the very best HBO productions, like let's say Mayweather versus De La Hoya 24/7, nobody's fucking with them. So they got part of the sauce. They got part of the formula, but they've been slipping. You know what I mean? Liev Schreiber is a better 24/7 host than anyone that I've seen on Showtime. They use Barry Pepper and they use Common, the rapper. Liev Schreiber just has a better voice. You know what I'm saying? Fernando says, you're a bum. You're a bum. Once again, but you watch me. And then the shooter clapped you seconds after you said that. JFK, bow. Listen, now you tell me who won. I see them, they run. I'm a bum, but you watch me. That's all that needs to be said. That's like me roasting someone. Oh, you look at you're playing with Barbies, and then y'all see me and I'm playing with Barbies. That doesn't even make sense. I'm a bum, but you watch a bum. So you just go hang out underneath bridges where all the vagrants meet up and light bonfires and shit, and you just go out and kick it with them. Hey, what's up? What up, Larry? Like, no. So you know I'm not a bum. Stop it. Anyway, listen, HBO, you gotta do something, baby. HBO boxing, man. You gotta do something. Hey, Showtime on your ass, nigga. Hey, yo, HBO, nigga. You got me feeling real bulletproof for the motherfucker. Cause Showtime boxing got me feeling real bulletproof, nigga. ESPN fights got me feeling real bulletproof, nigga. They say if I get hit with some more boxes, I might get a fucking concussion. Hey, HBO dog. Hey, I'm just trying to help you. HBO, you on some Titanic shit right now. If you picked up Dillian White, Lucas Brown, again, it's not a bad fight, but that's not gonna restore your calendar. If motherfuckers have to look forward to double and triple headers with main events like Broner versus Jesse Vargas, main events on Top Rank ESPN like Crawford Horn, main events like Lucas Matisse versus Pacquiao maybe, main events like Edeslani Lara versus Jarrett Hurd with a cool co-feature of James DeGale and new champion Caleb Truex, Dillian White and Lucas Brown ain't gonna save that. You know what I'm saying? Let's get the likes up, says Marty. Smash the like button. You know what I mean? A Dillian White versus Lucas Brown, that's your main event. Like, honestly, I really thought, and I think it's a better idea, but you know, they gotta stretch the money. I really thought Dillian White, Lucas Brown was on the Anthony Joshua versus Joseph Parker undercard. I really thought that. But now hearing that it's his own main event. See, this is one thing I hate about the boxing fans, is y'all make shit up. Like Mace Windu says HBO. What is that from? Is that Star Wars? But anyway, it says HBO not worried. You don't work for HBO. Where are your credentials? How do you know what they're worried about and what they're not? I just hate when people always act like like they have this inside plug or intel. Oh, Eddie Hearn and AJ, they're gonna fight Wilder next. Like, how do you know? What part of the game are you? What part of this faction are you in? You know what I'm saying? Like, people just always act like, oh, HBO's not worried. That's what you think. But they need to be worried. They don't need to be worried as a network because they still got Game of Thrones, the show with The Rock, Ballers, and whatever else they're producing. I think they have a comedy, High Maintenance or something. But they should be worried from a boxing standpoint. HBO Sports should be worried. Shout out to John Wilson, keeping it true. HBO should be worried about Showtime killing them. Exactly. You know what I mean? Fans always jump in the mix like they're part of HBO and they know what's going on. Again, if you want to say HBO's not worried, they, like John just said, they should be. Ego, I hope you go live later about ESPN announcement that Crawford versus Horn is not free no more. What? Where? I didn't hear that. I don't even know when the fight is happening because of Crawford's injury. Send me a link or something on Twitter. See, this is bad. For Life Deep said, what happened to Real Sex on HBO? See, people, boxing fans are just like, hey, what happened to Taxi Cab Confessions? Hookers on the Point. Because boxing is not cutting it. They're not really putting nothing on. Listen, HBO went through budget cuts a year or two ago. And now I think their budget has to be somewhat back because they're not really putting on many fights. And is evident because they had money to pick up. Listen, if y'all want this work, what I'm talking about with HBO, we need 250 likes ASAP. For Life One Deep, you said it. What happened to Real Sex 69? Taxi Cab Confessions. Because boxing fans don't have nothing to cling on to as far as boxing. Listen, we need that 250 likes ASAP. I'm gonna give y'all this work. And this is what I'm talking about when it comes to HBO executive level decision making for their boxing programming. I know for a fact, and if you don't believe me, I want to hear HBO contradict this. HBO do a press release and contradict what I'm saying, and I promise you, I don't think that's going to happen. But anyway, HBO was offered the opportunity to host or televise the Muhammad Ali Trophy World Boxing Super Series, right? For whatever reason, they turned it down. Yet they put on their network Lucas Matisse versus that Thailand fighter, Karam. But you didn't get the World Boxing Super Series. You just picked up Dillian White versus Lucas Brown, but you did not pick up the World Boxing Super Series, which actually means something. Whoever wins a tournament, that's like some Kumite Street Fighter shit. It's a Super 6. You know what I mean? It's like this year's Super 6. That means something. I'm not saying Dillian White, Lucas Brown doesn't mean anything. It means something for their career, but I don't think most people are going to project the winner of Dillian White versus Lucas Brown to beat Anthony Joshua. In fact, Joshua already beat Dillian White if he were to win. And I think he would be favored to beat Lucas Brown. Same thing with Deontay Wilder. Yo, Thomas, if you put 5'5" one more time, I'm going to show my shooters how to put you 5'5" back underneath. Oh, he put it again. Shooters, show Thomas D steroids, Mr. 5'5", what it's like to be 5'5" under the live streaming ground. Bow, that quick. Moving on. Ruffed Gaming, $2 super chat. Should World Boxing Super Series have a welterweight 10-man tourney? I recommend it for every division, but the likelihood is not likely because Crawford and Horn pretty much work with Duco events or Top Rank, right? And the winner of that is an important player to the welterweight division, right? And Al Heyman has majority of the other welterweights. So I mean, are they gonna all work together and stuff? So yeah, every division should have tournaments. It would be great because we would establish the creme de la creme, the #1 in each division. However, I don't think it's likely to happen in every division. Just me. But anyway, back to my question. HBO picked up Lucas Matisse fighting an unknown welterweight who has never fought out of Thailand in Karam as their main event. Sergey Kovalev versus an unknown Igor Mikhalkin as their main event. And now Dillian White versus Lucas Brown. They picked that up as their main event. Yet they turned down World Boxing Super Series for whatever reason and didn't want to pay the money that it would have took for that. Doesn't make sense. Why would you have White Brown? Well, again, not a bad fight, it's not horrible, but is that really fucking with the heavyweight main events that Showtime are airing, like this month, Luis Ortiz facing Deontay Wilder, Anthony Joshua versus Joseph Parker, that will be on Showtime, my friends. So that's in comparison. Hold on. In comparison, what is more meaningful to the division? Wilder beating Luis Ortiz and then Joshua unifying with Joseph Parker, or Dillian White versus Lucas Brown? The viewership for the White fight will be horrible. And see, the other thing is, another executive decision is you're putting this on your network, so now you're partly responsible for its success, I guess, in televising it. And then Joe Simpson said the viewership will be horrible. And there's a chance that could happen, not just because of the fight, but also because UK fights come on. UK, I think, is like 6 hours ahead of my time. You know what I mean? So the time it's going to come on for me, the time is going to be evening for them, and come on for me is going to be in the afternoon, evening, at best, or not even evening, but like midday. You know what I mean? So the numbers, you look at Errol Spence versus Kell Brook, you look at Klitschko versus whoever, those midday telecasts usually have lower numbers. Do you get what I'm saying? It's 8 hours, even worse. You know what I'm saying? Those midday telecasts usually do worse numbers because they're coming on. Some people have to work at 3:30 Cali time, or 4 Cali time, or 5:30 in New York, or whatever. You get what I'm saying? So on top of the main event not just being highly sought out like a Kell Brook, Errol Spence, or like Joshua Klitschko, is coming on at a time that is gonna make it hard to get. HBO is a US based. Listen, I'm trying to kick knowledge to y'all. What you trying to kick knowledge? HBO is a US based company, right? I'm sure Sky Sports or whatever is gonna televise it in the UK. So a US based company, they're gonna be responsible for the US numbers because they picked up the fight. So when you see headlines on boxing websites and it says Dillian White, if they even write an article on it, and see, that's the other slick thing the old media be doing. If people you know that these writers are linked to, right, maybe bought out by or paid by, if they don't do good numbers, they just won't even write an article telling the numbers. Like Dillian White versus Lucas Brown, and if it's a writer that you know has always showed mad love to HBO and whatnot, they might not even write an article. That's another way of covering this shit up. But even if they do the thing with integrity of like informing, no matter how good or bad the numbers are, then the numbers, you're gonna see the headline. They'll probably try to word it tricky, but it'll be like Dillian White versus Lucas Brown draws 432,000 or whatever it is. So yeah, man, I know all the tricks with what old media does. This is what they do. They'll say Sergey Kovalev versus Igor Mikhalkin, which you know nobody has even fucking cared about that fight like that. You know what I mean? They want to see Kovalev Bivol, Kovalev Sullivan Barrera if he didn't get knocked out just last fight. You know what I mean? Even the Kovalev versus Joe Smith Jr., because at least we know that Joe Smith Jr. has the power to knock Bernard Hopkins out the fucking ring. You know what I mean? But anyway, they'll say Kovalev Igor peaks at da-da-da. So you say the highest available number that Kovalev Mikhalkin did. And then the same night Wilder Ortiz happened, which was a much better fight, much more meaningful for its division fight. And you don't even put 1.2 million peak in the title. You just say, oh, it scores the highest traffic since 2015. Okay, we know what that's about. Like I said, when it's all said and done, we'll see who has more credibility, old media or new media. And then this is the thing, and you can say I'm being cocky, or I don't care. I'm certain that if more of old media did exactly what I do, which is cover the sport, I could go to fights, I could cover it live, but more of this side of it, entertain a live stream, give fight predictions, break down fights with analysis. If more old media did this type of stuff for the fans, then you would really see how little that they really do know. And I'm certain that when it comes to that, like, look at their fight predictions. Look, like if they did fight predictions all the time, look how often they'd be wrong. Oh, Windmill Wilder's getting knocked out by Luis Ortiz, and then that don't happen. Oh, PBC's going under, and then that don't happen. They've been telling you. They said PBC's going under. When? I thought they ran out of money. HBO looks like the one that needs some help. He needs some milk. HBO looks like they want to need some milk. Who needs more milk right now? Milk. I got milk. HBO boxing or Showtime boxing? Vote. Put HBO or Showtime. And if you're just saying whatever, then I might challenge you on it. That's how we do in the hot seat. Who needs more milk? Who needs more help? HBO boxing or Showtime boxing? Right now, who is suffering more? Who's getting trailed in the race? Or trailing in the race? All right, Tone Brown, hot seat. That simple. Like 20-something people just put HBO, and you're the only person that's saying Showtime is trailing HBO. So explain that. Tone Brown, up. Stop the votes. We got a hot seat. See, one thing you guys aren't doing on my live stream is lying. You're not gonna just come up here and I know you're lying. I know you're lying. I know you can't explain what you're trying to portray. You could do that in the comment section for other stuff. So, Tone Brown, explain how Showtime is losing the battle to HBO. That's basically the question. So explain that. That's the question. Who's losing the battle of boxing, the boxing battle? Not, oh, but HBO has Game of Thrones, the boxing battle. Because I don't watch Game of Thrones. I don't watch anything really on TV in general, unless it's like boxing or the news or something. Tone Brown, where you at? Explain how Showtime is currently losing the network TV premium boxing battle. Where's Tone Brown at? Hit the like button if you want Tone Brown to show his face. You sound like you tone deaf, like you can't hear me or something. That's your new name. If y'all want Tone Deaf to respond to me, I just explained it? Okay, hold on. Smash the like button. I thought you said who was doing better at first, not the worst. Then I said HBO. Copping the plea. See, everyone else understood the question, but you conveniently didn't. So whatever. False alarm. No hot seat. He said, I thought you were saying who was doing better at first. Why would I? Who cares about at first? Boxing is a what have you done for me lately type of sport. What have you done for me lately? Why would I be talking about, oh, when Danny Garcia fought Rod Salco, who was doing better back then? Why would that be the current, my current question for current boxing in 2018? Whatever. But like I said, you're not coming on the stream just falsely voting and trying to like shift the impression. It's not even hard for people to be real. Just be honest. If HBO had all the jumping, slamming fights, I would be like, yo, HBO is rocking Showtime. They're killing. Showtime ain't doing shit. And see, this is the thing. I don't have anything against the network. I told you earlier on this live stream that HBO has better video production. I said if you look at the best HBO 24/7, it's better than the best all access in terms of the total package. You know what I'm saying? So I don't have a problem giving shared credit or crediting where credit's due. HBO's video production, magnifico, Montebello, tutti frutti. Like it's barilla, it's el dente, right? It's great. But some people have such a problem giving credit. Like listen, boxing has so many so many poor sports. God damn, I can't talk. Boxing has so many poor sports that I still see people that aren't giving Wilder credit for this Luis Ortiz shit. Still making excuses. Still making excuses. Oh, but Luis Ortiz was getting that ass. But But how did it all play out when it was said and done? I ain't never seen this. Like, people are more concerned with Wilder staying upright but being hurt in round 7 than the guy that got knocked down 3 times and was dribbling on the canvas and eventually got stopped. Really? So you'd rather focus on the guy who hurt the other guy, but the hurt guy stayed standing up in round 7, never touched canvas, but then the guy who gets knocked down 3 times and looks like he rightfully got stopped, he got knocked out, there's no credit given for that. That doesn't even make sense. You know what I mean? But again, boxing is full of poor sports. People who their projections or predictions didn't live up to it, and then no matter what, they're not going to give that person credit. But you're more impressed. Like, if you're impressed with Luis Ortiz's performance, I don't have no problem with that, because I was impressed, but I knew he was capable of that. You know what I mean? And if they later have a rematch, cool. But the way he's acting, the way his team's acting, and the nature of it, it doesn't. If it went the distance and Wilder got some funky scorecard that gave him the win and he kept his title, then yeah, you could call for an immediate rematch. But the man got knocked out, and he's not even taking the knockout graciously. So in my opinion, you got to climb back up that ladder. Nah, Ego, the ref should have been stopped the fight though. Laughing my fucking ass off. Hashtag staleface. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. People, he should have stopped the... Okay, just listen to that argument. We're going to break this down. Shout out to Box Watch for just patrolling the comment section. I seen the dude wanted my attention so bad, but we don't give attention to desperate dudes because that's kind of creepy. But listen to that argument about Wilder, Luis Ortiz. Wilder didn't get stopped in round 7. The referee didn't elect to stop it, and obviously he was good enough to continue, because guess what? He turned everything around. Obviously, he has the championship mindset and the type of power where even if he's in a deficit, he can pull himself out through his power. So at the end of the day, that argument is immediately shut down because you're saying, oh, he should have been stopped. It should have been waved off. But why? Because we've seen how it did happen and how it did play out. And obviously it didn't need to be stopped because he was never knocked down. He was never in any major trouble after that. And then he was able to turn everything around with his power. You know what I'm saying? So just because someone has a close call or whatever you think, doesn't mean it needs to get stopped, especially when they prove that they can battle through the adversity. You know what I'm saying? Just because you didn't think they would get through it, you don't just hurry up and wave it off to the champion. Crazy. He just proved that, showed us something. Just like Joshua Klitschko, he got knocked down, he was hurt, and truth be told, Joshua, when he got hurt by Klitschko, he didn't really do shit, and he was getting outboxed by Klitschko for the following couple rounds after that. Deontay Wilder was right back into the fight after that point. There was no round or moments as scary for him or his fans as round 7. You know what I'm saying? And I like Wilder, what he said in the interview. He said, they making a bunch of excuses like I knew they was going to do. You know what I mean? First he was saying I was scared to fight him. Then I knock him out. Now he's saying the ref. And what Wilder said is another great... See, Wilder's damn near new media. You know what I'm saying? Because he's been coming out with some pretty good points himself. He says, I wasn't even badly hurt like they're making it out to be in round 7. And he says, even if you think basically I was that badly hurt, he had round 8, 9, and 10 to do something about it. So if you have the man hanging on by a thread and he was that hurt, you had 3 rounds to finish what you started. And he said, truth be told, he got saved by the bell in round 5. So it was just that type of fight, which is true. Because at the time he knocked down Luis Ortiz in round 5, he had just enough time to try to put something together, and then the bell rang. Period. So if we're talking about so-and-so got saved by the bell, I mean, the same thing happened in round 5. Who knows if that, you know what I mean? Everyone could do this coulda, shoulda, woulda. Oh, but if Wilder had created that knockdown in round 5 with 2 minutes and 30 seconds left, he might have been able to get him out of there in round 5. But the way it all played out, didn't happen. Just like Jesse Vargas. All this coulda, shoulda, woulda. He hurt Tim Bradley, but he waited so long and didn't do too much throughout the fight. So by the time you hurt Bradley, even with the mistake of the ref stopping it 10 seconds short, realistically, you should have tried to work on your timing to hurt him earlier. You gave yourself until the last possible moment, and you hurt Bradley. So it's just the way it played out. He's black and outspoken. You know the hate coming. Like I said, they want him to just shut up and dance like Zach, the Black Power Ranger, I guess. But yeah, fans can't even let a good fight just be a good fight and move on. Always some excuses and some bullshit. We're almost to 300 likes, people. Smash the like button. If you want to keep this stream growing, you got to keep the engagement going. That's the only way I can be here and justify being here. I love talking to each and every one of you. I love putting people in the hot seat. But the way to get the streams longer is if it makes sense. See, everybody wants to say, oh, boxing is a... See, I'm just the only one in the boxing game that's super upfront to even just tell you how it is. Like, I'm telling you, this is what I do full time, so it has to make sense. Everyone wants to say, oh, boxing is a business. Well, guess what? It's my full-time job. It's a business for me too. So it got to make sense. And I'm just upfront about it. I'm not being cutthroat. I'm just letting you know the reality. Like, you know, when I came on the live streams, I have no problem. Like, I'm not trying to just steal credit, but I'm saying for me, from my personal experience, I've been asking, not asking, well, I guess you could say asking for donations. I'm not too proud, you know what I mean, where I'm like, oh, I'm not doing that with my channel. If you remember who had the outro saying, oh yeah, I accept donations, because this is a reality for me. I'm trying to get to major fights. I'm trying to get other people in different cities. Check out my tweets. I'm looking for people in New York and Los Angeles particularly, right? So I'm not too prideful. I was one of the people like, oh yo, I accept PayPal donations before Super Chat and everything. Now I see people doing that. I see, like, it's cool. When I was doing it, they were like, oh, you're fucking homeless, you're a bum, you're a beggar. Okay, now everybody's doing it. You feel me? Everybody is like, hey, I accept donations too on my channel. You know what I mean? Me, I'm upfront, and that's just what it is. Like when I started doing the live streams, I told you, yo, in the middle of the stream, I'll stop the stream, smash the like button, because we need that engagement. We need that engagement. You know what I mean? I'm not too proud to beg, if you want to call that begging, and ask for the... I've worked sales my whole life. I've worked retail. They say ask for the sale. That's why I say smash the like button. Not because I'm begging. I do numbers regardless of live streams. Check the record books. You know what I mean? Now you'll see people like, oh, smash the like button, da-da-da-da. Like, I don't have a problem asking for the like. You know what I mean? If you like what's going on, you part of Ego Army, you want to support, that's one of the best ways you can do it. Show that engagement. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, that's just my little 2 cents. I'm a straight shooter. I'll tell you what it is. But to keep these streams flowing like they're supposed to be flowing, especially the longer ones, it has to have engagement, because if it doesn't, then it doesn't even make sense for me to stop, not be able to do anything else but live stream with y'all just to tell jokes and you know what I mean, talk about stuff for 3 hours, because I can get a whole lot more done not being on here for two hours or 1 hour or whatever. Make a hat that says Ego Army. I like that. I like these. See, y'all be coming up with good ass ideas. Man, we coming. We didn't come to take part. We came to take over, and that's what it is. So shout out to Ego Army. We're almost at 300 likes. Let's keep it flowing. Joshua beats Parker via TKO. Solid prediction. But I did, in Parker's defense, I know people that sparred him. They say he does hit hard and say he can take a shot. But no headgear and experience and fatigue. You know what I mean? That stuff plays a part in a major, been a major. I know, J Dog. Man, but I'm honest. I don't care. I don't have to always paint myself to be like heroic and like I never do anything wrong or whatever. One, I procrastinate. That's one issue. I get my shit done in general, but I procrastinate. Two, I wait for some things. I wait for the perfect storm. I want the hats and everything, the setup, behind the scenes stuff. I want it to be perfect. So sometimes I wait, trying to hope it's gonna be perfect. And if I don't know the answer or how I'm gonna solve a certain problem, sometimes I, you know what I mean, half step a little bit. So I'm trying to work on that aspect of it, because I know y'all keep asking me about the hats. I got a Mexico Ego hat coming. I got one right there, but we got some different stuff, man. We just working, people. I told you, I'm a businessman. You know that because you find me at my places of business. Hey, Jeff, y'all sending me some stuff on Twitter. Shout out to Diego Gutierrez, $10 super chat. Shmoney Gang, Eagle Army, appreciate it. Time is money, homeboy, appreciate the work. Shout out to you, man. Shout out to all, just real boxing fans. I don't even care if you're not that much of a fan of me. I'm just happy that boxing is in a good place. That's true. But y'all keep saying stuff on Twitter. Trainer calls Bud Crawford a princess. He's soft. Toughen up, princess. Hey, they talking big shit. Okay. We'll see. We'll see. Jeff's durable. We'll see what he's talking about when they actually fight. I mean, but that, listen. I'm a realistic person. The thing I'm gonna say about that comment is, it's trash talk. That's cool, but to me, it's a little bit on the lame side. Here's why. I don't have a problem with trash talking. I actually like it. I encourage it. Some of my favorite fighters of all time have been master trash talkers or showboaters. You know what I mean? Muhammad Ali's to Floyd to Prince Nassim. Mike Tyson talked a gang of shit. How dare you speak back to me? How dare you respond? I should make you kneel before me. Mike Tyson was talking that big shit. He said, okay, big boy, I should make you kiss me with those big lips of yours. That sounded weird, but it's trash talk. That man says, how dare you speak to me like that? You should kneel before me. You know what I mean, Roy Jones? So I like that. But I also put things in perspective. The thing with Jeff Horn is he got a hand injury, but to toughen up, princess, so he's supposed to fight with one arm or one hand hurt, like that is not even realistic. But to call someone a princess, like I said, maybe that's that Australian humor, I don't know. But to me, that's not really, I don't think it's a matter of toughening up. Danny Garcia was supposed to fight Zab Judah, a guy he would beat when they did fight, and he had a rib injury and he pulled out, and the fight was postponed for months. You know what I mean? I don't think that's Danny Garcia. Zab Judah at the time was saying, oh, he's ducking me and he needs more time, he don't want to fight. But to tell him to toughen up, princess, that sounds really dumb. Because I don't think that's a matter of being tough. That's a matter of being like smart versus being retarded. You're gonna go into a fight with a fucked up hand. You know what I mean? That's like, see, and this is the thing that I love about new media and that I love about my channel, is you guys can hold my words to the fire. Like, everything I say, I'm standing on it until otherwise proven. Like, I don't have a problem. Like, you can go check the track record, listen to the old videos, and see the consistency. You know what I mean? For example, you never heard me criticize Sergey Lipinets when his hand looked like a fucking baseball mitt and he had to postpone the Mikey Garcia fight. You know what I mean? And had I done that, I would have looked like an idiot, because he put up a valiant effort versus Mikey Garcia. It wasn't like just purely easy work. Mikey Garcia pulled away. I thought he was the rightful winner, but I mean, Lipinets did impress people. You know what I mean? So that's like me, oh, Lipinets, man up, you little girl, you little sissy, pull your skirt up. You know what I mean? Fight Mikey with one hand. That's stupid. You didn't hear me say shit like that, because that's not even realistic. His hand looked like a cow udder. hey, you little princess, fight Mikey like this. That's stupid. Who's gonna do that? But when he healed up, he gave Mikey some rounds. He gave him a good, tough fight, tried, showed his toughness. I would definitely watch Lipinets again. But I'm not gonna call, that's why I said it's kind of lame. And it'd be lame if anyone did it off of that. Like I said, if you like, oh, Lipinets, fight Mikey as is, who cares? Just fight him with one hand. That's stupid. Who's gonna do that with a hand injury? A hand injury at that. You know what I mean? You know, Scott Quigg fought with a fractured leg and overweight and all that, but guess what the outcome was? He lost. So I wouldn't advise anybody go into a fight with a major ailment or major injury and fight someone as good as Crawford or whoever, or just, you know what I mean, a guy who's a champion in a nation, who's durable and strong. Hey, fight him like that. Use one arm. That's stupid. Now, if you're in the fight, you know what I mean, you're in the fight and your arm gets becomes unusable, then you got to figure that out. But to go into the fight, I want to know why Top Rank didn't promote it even before Terrence Crawford injured his hand. And they barely promoted Rigondeaux Lomachenko. I don't understand. I don't understand those things. Listen, in my opinion, I'm just being true, like I always do. Terrence Crawford should be getting a whole lot more praise from his own promoter. And that's my honest opinion. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. I just think, maybe, and it could be, I'm not even trying to clown, I'm just being real. It could be a cultural thing. Maybe they need more minority people working with Top Rank to know little certain things. Because, like, I remember I went to cover, I think it was Triple G versus Danny Jacobs. I covered that fight as media, and I had my credential for that fight, right? And I went to cover that. This was on St. Patrick's Day week. The Friday before the Danny Jacobs Triple G fight was St. Patrick's Day. And it was lit out in New York. That was my first time really going to New York. It was lit. Green everywhere, ton of Irish fans. Conor McGregor walked Mick Connellan out, and they had the Top Rank Mick Connellan pro debut or whatever. I don't know if it was his second fight. It might have been his pro debut. Conor McGregor, I don't know what you're thinking. Thank you, brother. Right? He walked him out, and it was lit. And the thing is, that was a great pro debut, maximizing who he is, being an Irish Olympian from Ireland. You know what I mean? Getting Conor McGregor to walk him out, blah, 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 show that support on St. Patrick's Day weekend. But Shakur Stevenson, he's a U.S. Olympian. I don't think he's still, to this day, I don't think he's fought in Newark. You know what I'm saying? And I know it's not always going to work out like that. But I'm just saying, the creative forces and matchmakers behind Top Rank, they let Mick Connellan, a fighter from Ireland, get a poppin' date in an Irish holiday, basically, or an American Irish holiday, St. Patrick's Day, and that's when he got his opening. I don't know what you're thinking. Fuck the Mayweathers, right? But Shakur Stevenson, like I said, he still hasn't fought in Newark, to my knowledge. And I heard Terrence Crawford was supposed to fight maybe Felix Diaz in New Jersey. Initially, I think it was in Newark or New Jersey, and they were going to put Shakur Stevenson on that card. For some reason, that got switched, and they put it in New York, which still isn't far from New Jersey. But again, in my opinion, Crawford is very talented. Shakur Stevenson and Mick Connellan, they're on the same type of level, two Olympians finding their way. You know what I mean? So maybe set up one of those type of cards for, if you're going to put Crawford on the East Coast, a Midwest dude on the East Coast, and Shakur Stevenson, maybe put it in New Jersey, because at least Crawford is a talented fighter, right? Plus you have a guy he sparred, an Olympian who's from that area. Put them on the same card. New York and New Jersey is not too far away, but it's always different if you fight at home. Like, I'm sure if Danny Garcia, like, he fought Samuel Vargas at home at the Licorice Arena in Philly or whatever. I don't know how to pronounce it. I don't know what it's called. But he fought that Samuel Vargas. Imagine if he fought Keith Thurman in that, his shit would be turned out. You know what I mean? And obviously, that wouldn't happen probably because Keith Thurman, I mean, would he want to give Danny Garcia that type of advantage? But it happens. You know what I mean? Like, Kell Brook fought Errol Spence in his backyard. He fought at Sheffield in an arena or whatever. You know what I mean? So I feel like maybe Top Rank needs to hire more, and not just Top Rank, other companies. Maybe they should hire more minorities to maybe that specialize in other things or know what's going on culturally in different departments. What's the article just released? Or here's another thing. This is what I'm talking about. Remember how K2, shout out to them, they kept putting Triple G and Roman Chocolatito on the same cards? Or even when Triple G fought Kell Brook in the UK, they had a UK fight started at an earlier time, and then later, Chocolatito, later at night on HBO, as part of their two-way telecast, they had Chocolatito fighting Quadras or whoever. Maybe do some kind of package deal and just keep promoting Crawford and Shakur Stevenson that same way. You know what I mean? Make them look like a package deal. Man, these are skilled African-American fighters. You know what I mean? You can get some behind-the-scenes stuff because they're friends. They've sparred with each other and show like them giving each other props. I mean, there's ways to build these guys, but you have to maybe for some markets or some fighters, you have to maybe think outside the box. You know what I mean? Like, and I think that's what boxing needs more of. Like, whoever came up with a great idea to have Mick Connellan's pro debut in Ireland, that makes sense. That makes a lot of sense because New York has a lot of Irish pubs and a high, dense Irish population. Plus, maybe some people are willing to travel for Mick Connellan. I don't know, right? So that makes sense. So find those things that make sense to maximize Crawford, not just putting him in Omaha. I'm like, here, fight in Omaha. Like, that's cool, but make him a package deal with Shakur Stevenson where they're fighting around the same schedule like they did with Chocolatito, Triple G. I don't know. Like I said, I'm not paid. I don't get paid to figure it out for other promoters. I'm just giving you ideas. Crawford Horn will be streamed through ESPN subscription app. What does that mean? So he's not going to be fighting on ESPN? What is that what people are trying to tell me? I don't think that's the case. I don't think they're just going to stream his fight only. What are you guys talking about with this whole streaming? I heard ESPN extend their contract with Top Rank. Hold on. Hold on. We need to discover this. Where could I find this? Because I'm going to take an intermission and then I'm going to title the video that I got to do some quick research. I'm going to take an intermission. Where is it? What you guys are talking about the streaming $5 bullshit for Terrence Crawford. It's on ESPN's website. This is gonna be to be continued. We're gonna do a part 2 of this stream right after I take this intermission stretch, use the restroom. We're gonna do a part 2, and if y'all want, come right back. Where is it? Cause someone was telling me something, but I haven't had. This is ESPN's website. Top Rank expands partnership by adding 12 cards. Is it in this article? We have closed the amendment to a partnership with exclusive access. Where does it say anything about $5 and all this shit? Wow, hold up. ESPN Plus will be ESPN's first multi-sport direct-to-consumer subscription streaming service. For $5 a month, subscribers will receive college, blah, blah, blah. What? Hey, bro. Listen. Let me read this to see what's going on. But I'm not. So there. What if you want to just? Okay, I don't watch fucking NHL. But shout out to the San Jose Sharks. I don't watch college football. I don't watch golf on TV. I don't watch tennis on TV. I don't watch college sports, MLS. Right? I don't watch none of that. So if you want to watch Crawford Jeff Horn only, they're saying you have to have a $5 Netflix type of subscription. Is that what? I haven't read it, so I'm just asking. Disney is doing that to all their services. So me being a person who only watches boxing primarily, I mean, I don't even watch First Take. I used to watch First Take a lot more. Yeah, okay, I want to watch Crawford Horn. I want to watch one fight. You tell me I have to subscribe $5 a month? Huh? Yeah, okay. I watch the NFL, but the NFL is not on ESPN like that. They do highlights or some shit. When I watch the NFL, it don't be on ESPN. It'd be on like Fox or some shit. Hold on. So there's no option for me to watch Crawford Horn without this direct-to-consumer subscription bullshit. Because all of this shit, I see all of these companies, YouTube Red, they're coming up with this. I have Netflix, I have Amazon Prime. Hey, bro, let me read this article. I'm about to eat a slice of pizza, take a bathroom break. We're going to have an intermission. We got to talk about it. Victor Conte said it's $1,000 USD to test the hair. Who cares? Canelo and Triple G, if you want to salvage the integrity of the fight, what's $1,000 to a millionaire? And, you know what I mean, multimillionaires and companies worth that much money. You not going to the fight, Ego? What fight? What are you talking about? Yeah, okay. I got to get ESPN Plus, huh? Yeah, you want me to pay $4.99 a month to watch one fight? That's what you telling me, huh? Hey, this shit is getting crazy. Crawford, I don't even know when it is. I planned on going to it. Yeah, but... Oh, I get what you're saying. You're saying... Well, see... I get what you're saying. You're saying, hey, you're not going to the fight, so you technically wouldn't have to spend $5. See, but to me, I'm one of y'all. Like, you know what I mean? Even though I can get media credentials and I cover fights, I'm judging from like the fan perspective, like I do. You know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, this all started because I was a boxing fan. Nothing else. I wasn't like, oh, I'm gonna make a whole bunch of money covering boxing. It's just a pure passion for the sport. So I get what you're saying. You're saying, hey, if you cover the fight and get media credentials, you don't have to pay $5. Yes, I plan to go to Crawford Horn. I was planning on it. I don't know when it's gonna be now, but when it was in April, I was planning on going to it. So yeah, technically I wouldn't have to spend $4.99 a month, but I'm just still trying to understand that the boxing fans. But yeah, that's a solid point. I get what you're saying though. Yeah, you want to watch Jeff Horn defend his WBO, huh? All right. Yeah, he's fighting Bud from Omaha. Yeah, I gotta get a $4.90. You want me to pay $4.99? You ever been to the booty house? Huh? Man, y'all going to the booty house. Y'all ain't never been to the booty house. You said suck my dick, bitch. Oh, you calling me a liar? South One Paw says, indoor sunglasses? What the hell? Yeah, grown men analyzing what I'm wearing. Do you care what I have? If I have Ray-Bans, I have sunglasses, I have Gucci glasses. Yeah, that's what you care about, huh? That's what you telling me. Listen, shooters, y'all don't have to block someone for the sunglass shit, because some people just come and they don't know. But if they keep persisting and start saying crazy shit, but yeah, you didn't have to block them over that. I don't care. But if they're doing it in like a shit talking crazy and they, you know what I mean? Wow. Of course I seen the Mighty Quinn. Robert Townsend, he had that Jamaican accent. Yeah, I'm talking boxing. You care more about what I'm wearing, huh? Yeah, you don't like me wearing sunglasses. Yeah, okay. All you motherfuckers. All right. Yeah, this ESPN shit. I gotta research this. We gonna do an intermission. We gonna come back, but we gotta get the likes up. Peace out. I'm gonna read this. Do y'all want another live stream? Cause it's raining outside, so I might do another one. Can we go together and butt it together? The hell does that even mean? All right, stay tuned. Hey, and for all the people complaining, saying they're not going to, they haven't been receiving the notifications, one of the fans of the channel, part of Ego's Army, says, unclick the bell icon, re-click it, and then, or actually said unclick it, clear your cache, like your history, your browser history, and then click on it again, and then it should work to get notifications. So you're basically kind of like if this was Nintendo, that would be resetting and blowing on the cartridge. You're kind of resetting it. You know what I mean? So if anyone really wants the notification and haven't been getting them, but you have the bell, or maybe even check to see that the bell icon is selected, because it'll be the option, the symbol will be indented or darkened or something to let you know that you subscribe to notifications. But we lit. A lot of content, notifications. If you want to become part of the gang, Ego Army, Ego Mafia, I told you, money on top of boxing. We are the mob, the real mob. The police are the biggest gangs in America, and we the second biggest, Ego Army. I'll be back. Peace out, y'all.